Today, we're taking a short break from the regular campaign. Instead, we're going to take you guys on a little bit of a heist. Let's go back in time to HoneyCon 2017.
Ooh! Time travel!
You guys are a bunch of thieving criminals, and you've got your eyes set on the golden prize of HoneyCon 2017. A jar of golden rose honey, the rarest honey on the planet. The jar alone being worth over 10 million pounds. There is but one caveat to this adventure. You are all bears.
Rah.
Am I a panda bear?
Actually, that is an option. That is genuinely an option for you.
Yes.
Does this include red pandas?
In the D&D chat, I will send the character creation page. This page explains all the rules of the game, including character creation, how your stats work, actions, etc. So, it's very simple. We're not playing Dungeons and Dragons today. Today we are playing Honey Heist. You are only ever going to need to roll d6s, and one time you will need to roll a d8. It's a very simple game.
Okay.
I'd be mad if I don't get the hat that I'm wearing right now.
To start off with, you need to know how the character creation process goes. You roll 3 d6s, and you can use those numbers to pick your descriptor, your bear type, and your role within your little heist team. The descriptors are rookie, washed up, retired, unhinged, slick, and incompetent. The 6 different bear types are grizzly bears, polar bears, panda bears, black bears, sun bears, and honey badgers. And your role can be anything from muscle, brains, driver, hacker, thief, and face.
What's face?
That's a good question.
Isn't it like the old A-team thing where you're like the person who negotiates deals with other people or stuff like that?
Yeah.
I assume it's something like that, yes. Additionally,
everyone goes, what the fuck is A-team?
Yeah, everyone's like, all these are like, what's A-team?
let's just start by getting everyone to roll me 3 d6s. Kraken, you've already rolled.
Yeah, I've already made my choices.
Okay.
So, Amy, you have a 5, a 4, and a 3.
I might have done mine a few times. It didn't do anything! So it just kind of... Yeah.
Okay. Panda, you did not get a 3, which is criminal, because that means you can't get Panda, so I'll allow it to re-roll.
Rude, yeah. I'm re-rolling.
Yay!
Give me that panda.
There we go. So, if you look at the sheet I sent to D&D chat, you can pick and choose where your numbers go. So, for you, Panda, you might want to put the 3 in your bear type, because that'll give you Panda Bear. And your special skill is that you can eat anything that looks like bamboo.
Okay. So, what have we got? A 6 and a 5.
Yep.
So does that mean I can pick anything from 1 to 6 and then anything from 1 to 5?
No, that means for your descriptor and your role, you choose which one of those is the 5 and which one is the 6.
So you could be
Okay, gotcha.
incompetent or slick or face or thief.
Is washed up gonna mean like I'm a drunk or something?
Maybe. Red, you rolled a bajillion times. We'll take the first one. So you can have a 6, a 2, and a 2.
Okay. Where am I putting this in? Do I make a new character sheet?
Type it in.
You don't make a character sheet. You just pick and you tell me what it is.
Yeah, type it into chat so then we all know.
Oh, okay.
Callie, you make your choices as well.
Yeah.
Wait, what are my numbers again? Sorry. A 6, a 2, and a 2, yeah?
True to form.
Yeah.
Oh,
you've gone.
I should probably
You're
state that
effectively, apart from you're the opposite side. You're old rather than young.
True to form.
I have no idea if that clarifies.
Can I be a rookie?
No, you got 622 to 622, so you can be washed up,
Or
bear,
incompetent.
or brains, or you've got incompetent, honey badger, or face.
Panda, 6 on the roll is a face. And 5 is slick.
Very confused.
So the numbers
Okay.
you pick, the roll is whatever the number is next to it.
That's
Okay, so I got a
you
washed
said
up
no.
polar. Washed up. Wait.
You can put them in any order. You could use them.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a honey badger. I don't care.
So I'm a slick panda face then, yeah? Or I can have an incompetent panda thief.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, the second one sounds much funnier in my
it
opinion.
does.
I know, but how are we going to successfully do a heist if I'm incompetent?
Well, my choices are
Panda.
an incompetent polar with brains or a washed up polar bear with face.
I've gone for slick panda face, so we'll see how this goes.
Although, to be fair, if you're going to be incompetent brains, that could be very, very funny.
Yeah, that's what I was
That
thinking.
would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
I think I'm gonna have to go with incompetent polar with brains.
All right. So we have a retired black. Oh, retired black bear thief.
Yeah, you should have written bear.
Let's not
Sorry.
let's not get cancelled today, please.
I don't want to.
Okie dokie.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's not get cancelled, please.
Okie
I
dokie.
don't know if you can remove your chat.
No, you can't. Oh, well.
Can you type it again?
Yeah.
Anyone who's watching, we are not racist.
Oh, wow.
Someone didn't write bear next to their name.
Ooh. I didn't even notice.
It's bears.
Me neither.
We are all bears, people.
There you go.
I thought about it when I first saw it, and I thought, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to leave it.
Before somebody else says it.
I'm stupid, but I'm smart.
This is going to be hilarious.
I like it.
We're going to so fail.
It's a 50-50!
You'll be like, yeah, well, I know that we could do this, to do this, to do this, to get into here. And then you attempted, you just fall over and hit your head on the floor. Damn it!
Yeah, just knock myself out for the rest of the game. Oh.
Uh,
Can I roll my d8 now?
oh my god. There we go.
What do I need? What do I need? What do I need on my d8?
I need to find tokens for you guys now, because believe it or not, I didn't know what tokens to prepare.
Yeah. Can't you use the I was looking. Can't you technically use the token? No, that would be well bad. The critical role tokens.
No.
Okay, for some reason, honey badgers look a lot different from regular badgers.
Yeah, they look more like badgers.
Yeah, they look. They're badgers. They're pretty. They are badgers technically.
But they are vicious little sons.
Yeah.
They do look a lot more bear-like than regular badgers do. I mean, you just look up honey badger.
Yeah, we have some.
It looks so berry.
Yeah, I've been looking them up. I've actually been researching all sorts of bear types today. This is how sad I am.
You didn't have to say anything. You know, no one would have judged you.
I don't mind. People can judge.
Panda bear.
Can you Google and try and use a token of a Takanoko panda bear? Because that would just be the cutest panda bear ever.
How the heck do you spell that?
Don't worry. Oh, okay. Takanoko. They're just the cutest little panda bears ever, aren't they? Amy's just not saying. I'm just getting looks from Amy right now.
I'm going to shut up before I get myself in any more trouble.
Okay. I see what they are, but I cannot seem to find a decent image to use as a token. But I have an alternative.
Let's go.
Image. Boom. I've got a badger, I've got a panda, I have to find a polar bear. Oh, Beetlebug is premiering in 30 minutes. I need to listen to that song at some point. Oh, this is going to be adorable. Okay, there we go. And I'm missing one bear, a black bear.
How could you forget me?
Oh, this is going to be the greatest one shot I have ever ran. All right. I'm gonna drag everyone to the start page.
Can I roll for hats?
Wait. calm down, Kraken. I haven't gotten to giving you your tokens.
I'm getting so
Here's
impatient.
the badger.
Yee. That's mine on my screen.
And we're gonna give
Oh, there he is.
control over to agitated Kraken. Panda.
Oh.
Oh
my God, it's so cute.
Panda.
It's
so
a
cute.
red panda. Because it never specifies what kind of panda it has to be. Anyway, polar bear.
That's a great picture.
Oh, there we go. It's a little bit zoomed in. Zoomed out, I mean. But, you know, it's fine. Everyone knows it's a polar bear. There we go. And a black bear.
You stop thinking that's what I look like when I wake up in the morning.
What about?
There is your party. And you are we're gonna start you off in a seedy bar where you get to discuss your plan. I'm gonna set the mood by turning everything gray. We are now officially in a grayscale movie. It's a gangster movie. You are planning to raid Honeycon 2017. But to raid Honeycon 2017, you need to know what you are up against. So, the event takes place at a lakeside retreat, a bit of a camping spot usually. In a big tent, protected by laser tripwires and an impenetrable vault, lies the jar of golden rose honey, the rarest honey on the planet, worth over 10 million. The jar is owned by the Honeycon organizer, Derek von Feeblebottom, a young adult most notorious for hunting bears with his father in the many different plots of land he owns. Also available attractions at the convention are the Busy Bee Art Contest, the many different try or honey stalls, including Lilac and Grizzly Co., Frosty Blue, Hex Boys branded honey, and Babushka's honey, just to name a few. A few stalls selling bee and honey related trinkets and accessories, and a stall showing off the brand new video game for your PlayStation Hive, Drop Bears 2, Brave the Drop. The Golden Rose honey is being shown off at 6 p.m. and the convention starts at 10 a.m. You'll have under 8 hours to steal it and escape unnoticed.
Okay. I'm trying to think of obviously do we know the layout already of this, the Honeycon, or are we going to be going in kind of blind?
You know that the tent is separate from the main event area. The main event area being a few set up stalls and a lot of people just meandering around this lakeside retreat area.
And these are all humans, aren't they? Or are they
Yes.
bears? Yes.
Okay, is there a lake there? You said it's a lakeside.
Yes.
Ooh. It's a lake near the tent.
Yeah, see,
Yes, it's near a tent.
My first idea would be tunnel, but it would take more than 8 hours to tunnel. I don't know.
Before you guys continue, I should probably explain how the rules work. Honey Heist is a pretty simple game. Everyone has two stats. You have your bear stat, which is used to maul stuff, run and climb, shrug off damage, scare people, and generally do bear stuff. And the criminal stat, which is used to do anything not directly related to being a bear. When you act and the outcome is in doubt, you must roll a d6. If it is equal to or under the relevant stat, you succeed. If it's over the stat, you fail. If you're using your bear special skill or doing something related to your roll 2d6 and pick the lowest. So to clarify, grizzly bears are good at terrifying people, polar bears good at swimming, pandas eating anything that looks like bamboo, black bears at climbing, some bears at sensing honey, and honey badgers are good at carnage.
Yeah.
But
So if this whole place is like surrounded by tents, in theory, if they're using like wooden tent pegs and stuff, I could just eat it and collapse the thing.
in theory, yes. But do not think you are safe. Each of your stats, both bear and criminal, starts at 3. But your stats change throughout the game. Frustration happens when a plan fails and you run into difficulty. Then you move 1 point from criminal into bear. And greed, when the plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar. You can voluntarily move 1 point from criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. If your criminal stat ever reaches 6, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. If your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and lose it, presumably to be picked up by animal control in half an hour or so.
Well, shit. So don't reach 6 on either of those stats then.
Yeah, high numbers are bad on this one.
Noted.
I honestly don't know. I think other people will have to come up with plans.
Well, have they got like?
Well, I ain't the brains. So...
Yeah, I'm just a hacker. I can hack the tripwires and stuff.
But I'm not actually smart, so how am I meant to pull this off?
No, you're just incompetent. You're smart. You're just useless at what you do.
Yeah, see, I'm smart. I'm just not smart right now. I don't get to choose my moments.
Obviously, we're going to have to try and sneak. We're going to have to try and sneak in. Because we will get attacked by humans if they see 4 bears wandering towards the honey.
Well, I think
I'm little.
you and I are the smallest of the bunch, aren't we?
We can hide. I mean, I can dig. I mean, honey badgers are good at digging.
Before we continue, I think it's rather important to point this out. Neither of you have named your characters.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Before proceeding, please name your characters. I want to know who I'm dealing with here.
I'm Vinny the Pooh.
Oh.
You should never
Vinny
tell
the Pooh.
these things in advance.
Vinny the Pooh. I'm a gangster, see?
Wow.
There you go. Vinny the Pooh. Panda, what's your character's called?
Rory. There you go. We'll name it after one of the drawings.
Rory.
Oh, come on. We need more pun names. What about Bear
I'm
Grylls?
trying to think.
Anyone Bear Grylls? What other bear puns are there? Amy knows one. She's just going to refuse to say it.
What?
We need bear puns names.
Bear puns.
What about Barry the bear? It's the only thing I can think of, but I call everyone Barry, so...
I get sad over our Triceratops.
Yeah, me too.
Barry.
By the knees of Barry B. Benson.
Everyone else is now like going...
Wait, what about Barry B. Benson?
Everyone's
Is
like,
that a
what are they
British
on
in the
about?
chat? It is.
You need to come up with a name.
Yeah, British asked me to send the link.
Yeah. Yogi. Go traditional, yeah. I'm the only gangster C. Look, this is, you've got to think of it as like a 1950s bank heist or a casino heist. This is what we're doing.
I've retired. I now teach yoga
Honestly,
in the nearest
throughout
wood.
the entirety of planning this, my mind was on Ocean's 11.
You have not seen them.
It's probably time to tell you that I don't want
That
to.
Yogi Bear!
Yogi!
You should have been. What's the little one?
I'm not being boo boo. And nor am I being honey boo boo either.
I'm actually shocked you know the little bear's name. I did not know his name.
At least it's better.
We have a 4-year-old. I can get away with it.
At least it's better than Scrappy Doo, the most hated cartoon character of all time.
Oh, I love Scrappy!
Flippin' McDoo. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue.
Yes. We've got a plan. So we've got 2 giant bears and 2 little bears. I think we need to do the sneaky stuff. What are you good at, Panda?
I can eat anything that looks like bamboo.
Your slick panda face. What does face mean? I don't get that. What do
You can like
Negotiating.
you can negotiate stuff. You can get in negotiations. We'll go with that just because I don't know what this means. I was honestly hoping everyone would go for everything except face.
I mean, what was my choice? I mean, we already have a thief. I could be an incompetent thief if that makes you feel better.
It's up to you, Panda. I am not going to tell you what you can and can't be. This is a game where you are literally bears. I don't think my opinion matters much. Let's be honest with ourselves here.
Well, I'm the only one playing face, so I can stick to face, I suppose.
So yes.
Does face mean I can cause distractions by talking to? Well, I can't talk to people. I'm a bear.
I think that's what it means. So I've heard. I think British has said.
I could be super cute and just
That's the thing.
distract.
I think it's the super. You're a little red panda. See, it is. You're like super cute, sort of. You know, people be like, "Oh, look at the little red panda."
I mean, how could you not?
How did it get out the zoo?
And then they look at me and be like, "What the hell is that horrible looking thing?"
That's so mean.
They're not exactly the nicest looking creatures on the planet, honey badgers.
They do run quite funny as well.
They're weird little creatures. That's why I wanted to be one. So we need to work out a plan. So we've kind of got like a plan for us to do. We need the big bears need to come up with plans because obviously they're big and they need to, you know, we can try to be sneaky.
I mean, with what we know, I think the best thing to do is to do like a distraction and then send one of the smaller bears into, or even both of the smaller bears into do the Stevie thing.
But don't forget that could up your criminal or bear points. Like, pretty easily, I would say.
But how do you do anything without doing the bear points, though?
You have to balance out succeeding and failing with eating honey and doing flashback sequences. It's balance. It's a balancing act.
Do we start with any honey?
You're at a honey convention. Do you really think you need to start with honey?
We have enough honey that we can steal.
Just a thought, you know.
Yeah, but if we steal it, doesn't that bump up the criminals? If we steal it, it'll bump up the criminal, and then we eat it, and that'll take away the
If
criminal.
you're unsuccessful,
I think we may be thinking about it too much now.
I think the thing is, if you fail, it goes up. So you just got to try and carry on. And if you fail too much, you just have to go into flashback mode a few times.
Or eat some honey.
Or eat honey. Yeah, that's a better one. Eat honey.
Well, it depends which way you're failing.
For something that's meant to be simple, we are really overcomplicating it.
Yeah, we do. This is.
You know what? Overcomplicate it all you want. It'll make my life easier.
You know, just think when we did that, killed the witch. We sat there for like half hour discussing how to murder the witch, and
It took about 3 minutes.
yeah. So it's what we do. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna be trying sneaky. I mean, so
The thing
I
is,
could
I'm
go.
a thief.
I can go carnage, and I can just mullerize people.
So murderous.
Yeah, I am. I've got big claws.
You just still want to be the meat shield.
I'm a gangster. See, if I had a Tommy gun, it would be. Yeah.
I mean, I am a thief, but I would need a distraction.
I could hack the console and try and set that off to go really loud and make or explode, and try and draw people towards the console.
What console?
The what was it called? It was the he said game console.
What?
PlayStation Hive.
PlayStation Hive.
They're showing off. They're showing off a new game. Bear Drops 2. Brave the Drop. No, not Brave Drop. Drop Bears 2. Brave the Drop.
So I could hack the console, try and set that to go like crazy, so people go, "Oh, what's going on over there?" and then distract them. It's a plan.
Do you have the skills to hack being a bear?
I'm a hacker. Yes, I am a hacker.
Oh, okay.
That is my role. I can hack.
We're extra smart bears.
We're smarter than
You
the
guys are
average bear.
smart enough to plan a fucking convention thing, so yeah, sure, why not?
We can say basic words to humans, can't we? We can sort of.
No, we can't talk to humans. We can only talk to each other.
No, we can sort of get a basic word out. I think. Or am I wrong with that one?
No, it says here you're not a talking bear per se, but you can sort of mangle human speech through your bear mouth, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can sort of go, smarter than the average bear. So.
Oh my god. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of bear puns today.
It's all about the bear puns. And bee puns. It's unbelievable.
Oh, that was just bad.
Yeah.
This is why I said sorry, because I said it's going to be sweet tonight.
Oh.
I can't help it.
I
Now
was
it's
holding in that
I'm
sigh.
very
I can't bear it. No, God, British.
That's cool. I'm kind of know what I'm doing.
Panda, did you say British? Or did you mean bearish?
Cinnamon, I swear to God, I know where you live.
That is a threat.
I wouldn't actually.
And it's on stream. Don't worry, Cinnamon. If you go missing, we know.
Oh, okay. Good. Although, actually, that said, Panda, do show up at my house. We can finally hang out. It'd be nice.
Threat literally extinguished.
So,
Let's go.
Okay, so as Space, I think whatever happens, I just need to be about in case something goes wrong, because then I can just distract by being utterly adorable.
sort of rolling around on your back, doing a cute little like, oh look at me, and
red could.
Oh god,
Have you guys ever seen the red pandas like play when they run up to each other with their hands in the air? Just do that. It's cute as fuck.
if there's water, can't Red sort of go through the water and try and get in from behind if you're a polar bear?
That's what I was thinking. I could like come up from the like behind or wherever the lake ends up.
Yeah.
Sneak
You're
into
just
the
gonna
tent
have
that
to-
way. Oh, I could dip into the water, go for a nice swim, come up, and then do like a belly rub on the floor so that all my fur turns green, and then I'll just merge into the hill. Or is that too far-fetched?
I want to see how you manage the role for that. You're incompetent with brains. The plan might work, but you doing it might not.
Yeah, I think that I'm invisible, but in reality I'm doing the pose that I've got in that picture there with my arse right in the air.
No one can see me. Yeah.
Alright, I think you guys had enough time to plan. Let's actually show you guys the convention.
Yeah!
Do I not ever get to roll for my hat?
Oh! Thank you, Crime, for reminding me. An important factor, before you leave the CD bar, you go to pick up your hats. Roll me a d8, everyone, please, to determine what hat you get.
Please.
Kraken, you get a bowler hat.
Oh, okay.
Then you get to roll twice. Ignore any cover rolls of 8, and you get to wear 2 hats.
Fucking cowboy! It's gonna be too big!
Wait,
Oh.
so I roll
two
again,
hats.
just the once?
Yeah,
roll-
just roll again, yeah.
Wait, one more time.
Please get another 2. Please have us.
Okay.
Please be a second 2. We need a second 2.
Hey!
Oh.
Do I get to roll twice?
You ignore the 8. You ignore the 8. You ignore the 8.
So I do another one.
Yeah, come on, 2.
Another one, yeah.
We need double top.
And another one!
Jesus!
God damn! Imagine getting these rolls in the actual campaign.
7.
Yes!
Crown.
Oh, I wanted!
Alright, so
I am gonna
Panda
need a
and
drawing of a
Callie.
giant polar bear with a tiny crown now.
Yeah.
No, a top hat and a crown.
Yeah, Panda, Callie, you both get to wear cowboy hats.
Aww.
Oh.
I just imagine that it's gonna be absolutely massive, and I have to carry it.
I'll take off my flat hat.
Then you get to wear crown and top hat. Which one do you want on top?
Wait, I get to wear a crown and a top hat.
Yes, you get to wear 2 hats.
Ooh. See, I like the idea of the crown on the top hat because that just looks fancy. But if I have the crown underneath the top hat, I can like
See, in my
take my
mind,
top hat off and be like, ta-da!
in my mind, you have the top hat on, and then the crown goes round the actual like the
Top of it.
like goes around it, so it sits on the brim.
Oh, around the rim. Yes, that. I want that. Fancy top hat.
That
Goggles are an
it's
option,
plugged
right?
in. It's remembered. It's in the stream. It's gonna be great. You guys leave the CD bar and go to have a look at the convention from afar. These are the several stores set up for the convention. There are 2 entrances. one from the left, one from the right, and the tent is up here. That is
Up
your
where?
target.
Wait, where's the tent?
Up here. This way. It's off screen.
Okay.
I don't think you pinged. Did you? Is it up that way?
No, there you
I'm
go.
using arrows. Do you not see my arrows?
No.
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 My
Yeah.
arrows are flipping green. Let's pick a brighter color.
Have you?
Are you on
Do you have
DM?
it
Are you on
as high
DM level?
clabbers?
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Never mind.
Yeah.
There we go. Over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Entrance. Entrance. Boom.
Cool.
Where's the lake?
The lake is over in this direction.
Okay.
So if you enter from this path, you actually have to go around the lake. If you're going from this side, there's a car park in this direction. And the lake is in this direction. The tent is over here. Boom. There you go. There's also a whole bunch of trees nearby. So if you need, you can do some climbing.
I'm guessing there's loads of people around as well.
For that black bear, there you can climb.
Yeah, I can climb and
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of humans walking around. I just did not bother preparing tokens for every human. Anyway, the convention is just starting. It's 10 a.m. What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to think. I want to be trying to be sneaky here. Can I sort of?
I agree. Sneaky is good.
Can I
Yeah.
sort of come in and go underneath one of these tables and sort of just check out?
I think they're tents,
Hmm.
not tables.
They are stalls.
Oh,
So
okay.
some of them will have tables, but some, like the one down here, this one is the one with the PlayStation Hive. So instead of a table, there's a few chairs set up, and the yellow hexagonal console is plugged into a big TV screen.
And I'm guessing if you come in from behind, I'm guessing that's the open side. This is the behind it.
Yes.
Okay, so
I actually should have rotated some of these, but oh well. It's fine. No one cares.
no, it's all good. Well, I want to try and be sneaky and sort of like come in and maybe hide under like a table in here and try and be like very sneaky, so I can try and get to the console and hack it. I think
Alrighty.
I think that's my plan.
Roll me a criminal check.
So that's just a D6.
Just a d6. And your criminal stat is 3.
Not
You
good.
rolled
Not good.
above your 3. You think you are being incredibly sneaky. But everyone notices the completely obvious badger just waltzing up to the stall that happens to be selling a very peculiar type of honey. This honey appears to be blue in color, made from some very special flowers from a distant land.
Panda,
Can we
It's not me, I
mix tea with
swear.
it?
it's your tea.
Yeah, Kraken. After a few moments, you realize everyone has in fact noticed you, and the stallkeeper is desperately trying to hide his honey away from you.
That did not go to plan. Okay. No, I'm not going to attack. I want to see what other people are doing.
Can anybody else see the characters?
Oh, hold on. I didn't give you guys your tokens. What a DM am I? But if I don't give my characters tokens, oh.
Pro DM.
Does that
DM,
mean
bad
the
DM.
criminal's gone up to 4 now?
No, criminal's gone down to
Oh.
2.
No, not yet.
Not yet. No,
Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes a little bit of effort for you to screw up that badly.
Okay.
Also, it wouldn't be your criminal stat; it would be your bear stat,
Okay.
because
Oh yeah.
it's frustration. It failed. Anyways, there you are.
I'm gonna put myself, sitting there, not being inconspicuous at all.
I'm still thinking I should climb trees and get a bear recce.
But don't you need to get through there to go towards the trees? That's the problem. We got to get through all the people.
The trees are around the place. You don't have to. As long as you're somewhere off map, you can climb a tree reasonably.
Okay, so let's try climbing a tree and see what else we can see.
All right, roll me a bear check with advantage.
So
Just
a
D6. Just roll a D6 and you can have the advantage on. Do you have to take the advantage?
She doesn't have to because that's a success. So
Yeah.
Without an issue, you climb up the tree, and from your bird's eye view, you see something slightly concerning. A bunch of people are making a ruckus about this badger showing up, and
That's a distraction,
this
guys.
this rich-looking young adult steps out of a tent and has a look around. He sniffs the air. I smell bears.
Yeah.
And he's going to go on a little bit of a stroll. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to obviously back away from where I was, and go off, hide in the trees.
Okay, you get back away, and the situation seems to calm down. Everyone is no longer stressed about the honey badger.
Yeah.
Am I still up a tree?
You're still up a tree.
You're still up a tree, yeah.
What's the others are doing?
I kind of want to make a break for the lake.
So if we need to go up here, if I can get that right up there.
Yeah.
Would it be best for me to cause a distraction down here, being really adorable, so then you guys can make a break for it to the top?
It could work.
Can do. I've already made a distraction, and no one used the distraction. But yeah, we can do that.
It's settled down now. It was more a case of them trying to protect honey, whereas I'm just gonna be sort of there.
It's adorable, so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, if I go down here, I'ma just make cooing noises, I suppose, and roll around. Be cute, I guess.
Roll me your bear check with advantage, please.
How do you do advantage when you're rolling directly from there?
You can add after the 1d6, keep high or keep low 1, and that'll keep the lowest or highest total. You want the lowest because you want under your stat of 3.
Okay, so I just need to type immediately after the 6, keep low.
Keep low. KL.
Okay. Let's see if that worked. There you go. I rolled a 1.
That did not work as planned.
I thought it was a good thing to roll low in this game.
No, as in it didn't do what I hoped it would do.
Oh.
Wait, does it have to be keep low? Oh, it has to be keep low 1, I think. Yeah. Wait, that's 1d6.
Okay.
It's 2 or 3, 2d6.
Do you
Hold
roll
on.
again?
There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, we
Okay.
got it.
Do you need me to
I
roll
screwed
again
up what
then?
I can move. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Damn it.
You rolled 1 dice.
1d6, keep low 1, right? Or do I need to roll 2?
Yeah, if you only roll 1 dice, it's not gonna be much of a low 1. You need to roll 2 dice so it has something to pick from.
Okay. There we go. I guess I'll go with the 2 then,
And
right?
we made it. Yes. You rolled you equal to or below the 3. Your bear check is a success. You've got all eyes on you. Everyone's awing and oohing about this adorable little red panda. Just doing adorable things. Even some hardcore gamer who was in the middle of a very difficult level of Drop Best 2 decided to look over and immediately paid the price by launching himself into the sun.
No.
In game, of course. In game.
So
And then just launched himself into the sun from pure cuteness.
No. In game. In his video game. I should have clarified that.
In the game.
Yes. In game.
Because can I now get in behind here and hack the console? And how good at hacking am I? Am I like? I mean, am I like a super hacker, or is it just like I know I can hack things?
Vinny the Pooh, I need you to just roll me an advantaged criminal check, please.
Is that again do the 2?
You need to type rolling as well.
I'm never used to. I don't type it. Hang on.
I think it's the same as what I did, the 2d6
Yeah.
KL1.
Hang on, my keyboard doesn't work, so my keyboard is dense.
Hmm.
Me typing on it.
I
does
think
not
in the
work.
meantime, though, that Red should be making a break for it to the make while everybody's distracted.
Red!
No, I think I just typed that. I think I just do this.
If your keyboard doesn't work, just copy and paste the thing.
No, I'm just gonna.
Also, if you go into your dice roller, and scroll down, it says the last 10 rolls. Just roll that.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
The 2d6, keep low 1.
Yeah, see, it doesn't show me. It doesn't show that for me.
It doesn't. Oh, I get fancy DM stuff, huh, nerds? Okay.
Well done.
I'm just trying to copy and paste, but Amy's still on my mouse, so I can't. It doesn't seem to want to roll.
Does not like.
Yeah, you need to use the command /R.
Oh. /R. Okay, yeah, see, I
And then the 2d6 KL1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's because I don't actually use this for rolling dice normally. I just use the dice button at the top. There we go. 1. Ha.
That is the best you can roll. Without a problem, you get into the PlayStation Hive. It's said to have the best security out of any gaming console. It was no problem for you. PlayStation Hive, more like PlayStation suck my butts.
Yeah.
So, what do you want it to do?
I want
It's now
I want to make it
yours.
so in like say a couple of minutes, or just make it so it's like super loud, so then Panda can get away. So like in a minute or so, it will sort of suddenly turn on and go crazy, really loud, and sort of everyone be like, "What the hell's going on, man, with this console?" And then eventually it sort of like overheats and blows up because why not?
Consider it done.
Cool. Then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try and run back off to the side. So I
Callie.
can run up. Oh no! So technically it's quiet, so I can technically run up with everyone to the top. Oh, that bloke's.
Callie, you see the rich young adult, Derek von Feeblebottom, leave the tent again, and he is heading towards the crowd that has been gathering. He is carrying a gun.
Oh fuck.
I am at this point running back this way.
Can I like?
Yeah, if
roar and like.
if Kraken's
a
distraction
warning
has
signal.
worked and it's gotten them away from me, I shall also run.
Okay, the distraction goes off. Everyone is covering their ears. Ah, what a horrible screeching pain! And the rich guy carrying a gun, he hides his gun, also covers his ears, and starts running towards the video game stand.
Okay.
And
We need to
he
make it for the tent.
tries to shove the thing off, and it just does not work. That PlayStation Hive, worth a lot of money, is now toasted.
But by the way, before it blows up, can I have it come up as ha ha ha? You didn't say the magic word. Ha ha ha. Because you know.
Dropping a Jurassic Park reference in my D&D one shot?
Yep.
Fully accepted, yes.
Just because I just think that would be hilarious.
Can I recommend before everyone runs off and that a distraction, someone grabs honey, because we might need it later.
Good point. I'm gonna say on my way past this stall here that I grabbed some honey.
Ah, you grabbed some of that blue honey stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless
there's honey.
Easter egg.
Unless there's honey there too.
Can I grab any honey as I'm running by, or just to make sure
Yeah.
I've got some? Just at any table I see honey as I'm running past, I just snatch hold of some honey and go quick run. So
After this successful thing, Rory and Vinny the Pooh, I want you both to move 1 point from bear to criminal.
yeah.
You will now have a stat of 4 criminal and 2 bear.
Yeah.
Okay. How does one get rid of criminal again? Is that flashback or honey?
That's the flashback.
Honey gets rid of criminal.
No.
Flashback gets rid of bear.
So we've got the honey.
And how much, like, if I picked up honey, if I eat honey now to get rid of some criminal, do I use up all the honey I just picked up?
Yes, you picked up only 1 jar in your tiny little paws, running away.
No!
Your big cowboy hat covering your head very goofily. You look like a little toddler running away with a jar of honey.
Fuck's sake. All he needs now is cowboy boots.
Actually, you guys never really asked what sort of equipment you guys want.
Do we get?
Hypothetically, he could have cowboy boots.
Yeah, that would make me loud. That would make me loud with all the clip-clopping.
But you would look.
I think a giant hat is enough.
You really think that matters in a campaign where you are bears?
True.
Yeah, I'm small. I can hide easier if I'm not making noise. It's all good. Anyway, let's get to that tent. I suppose if that guy's now out of the way, we can go up here safely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Red is swimming.
Red, you dash with this big ass polar bear with its butt in the air, just getting it along the ground, and you slink into the lake. You are swimming. Please roll me an advantaged bear check.
I had B6, yeah?
2d6. Keep the lowest one.
Ah, my L key is not working. There we go.
not an issue. You are now swimming stealthily in the lake, and you are ready for action when necessary. So, Rory, Yogi, and Vinny Vapu, you are now. You just saw your friend, Barry B. Benson, slink away into the lake. You are now in front of the tent. Would you like to go inside?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, I
Are
want
we
to.
not
Can we
checking
check for
for things
traps?
first?
We need. There's traps, isn't there? That we need to like check for traps. Does the thief need?
You know that there's laser tripwires protecting an impenetrable vault, and within that vault is the honey itself.
Sorry,
So that's by the vault, not immediately at the entrance.
Where are the controls for the lasers?
You're not certain.
Can we have? I'm gonna eat my honey because I want to go back to slightly towards Bear.
All right. You go towards Ben.
Yeah, I want to go back to Bear again because I'm gonna be. So can I sort of like?
Given that you two are small, could you possibly navigate it easier?
That's what I was thinking. Can I sort of like? It's a tent, so can I sort of like try and like rather than on a door, sort of like look around the outside, see if there's any wires or anything connected, and if there's not, sort of poke my head underneath the side of it rather than through the doors, because obviously the doors are gonna be the protected thing, and hopefully I don't set any alarms off. And if I do, I've got a big giant black bear that can sort of rip a hole in the side and smash. Actually, I can go rampage. Carnage. So can I check like around the outside for for power cables?
You can check around the outside, and look at you over here. There is a huge collection of cables, all leading to a very conveniently placed electric car. That seems to be you're powering a lot of things inside.
Is it a Tesla by any chance? Just got to ask.
It is in fact a Tesla, yes.
Nice. Just.
Free advertising.
So I was just gonna see if I can go in it and put on the Star Trek mode, go into warp mode on the screen because it's cool. Anywho, nerdness coming out. I'm gonna try and see if I can hack the car and systems on the car for the electrics into the tent, because you know I need to.
Advantaged criminal check, please.
/R 2 6 KL1. No, I didn't do K because you know keyboard.
Yeah,
that's right. Yes, 2. Hello? I rolled.
Yeah, I saw. I don't know if Cinnamon's cut out.
I think he might have.
I was going to say it's quite quiet.
Yeah, I think. So, yep, Cinnamon's cut out. I could see his.
He's chatting away, but I can't see.
No. So when people cut out on their phone, it shows that they're always talking.
Okay.
So Cinnamon's cut out.
Can I just do something for you? What was it?
You're gonna copy and paste it. I was gonna do that next time.
Is it all one word?
No, space.
I love cutting out.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, the door to the Tesla is unlocked. You hop on in, and you bypass the security systems, bypass the firewall. This Tesla is yours, but you're not here to steal a Tesla. How do you want to use it to steal the honey?
I want to. Um, so can I like get into? Can I see where all the electrics are running to? Can I? Is there that much into detail? I can see that they're what certain things that they're powering through the car, or not.
Now, to any basic hacker, this type of labeling would have screwed them over. For you see, there are two files. Three files. There is the electric chair file. There is the volt file, and there is laser tripwire file. But you're being big brain right now. It is incredibly obvious that the volt file is actually for the laser tripwires and vice versa. Some maniacal mad lad came up with this system.
To try and stop hackers. I'm going to turn the tripwires off, and I'm guessing I need to turn the volt off to get into it?
Seems likely.
I'm just going to switch them all off. Just turn everything off. That does make sense.
You switch everything off and chuckle maniacally as you go one step towards criminal.
Yeah. And then I sit there and try and resist turning on party mode on the car. Don't turn on party mode. Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
Does that mean it's safe
we can hear
for
it.
me to...
So I sort of... No, I'm not going to shout out. So at this point, I walk around and say that we're in, guys. We're back. We're in. We can go.
Right, so one of us needs to go in. And if we're not going to trip anything, then we can go.
Yeah, I think the big black bear should go in first.
Big black bear's going to go in.
You're the muscles. And I sort of like wave over to Polar Bear that
we do need
Hello.
one to keep an eye out.
do we want Polar Bear then?
And there it is. The massive vault. Biometric systems. It's got fancy LED lights. It's got big twisty knobs.
Woo!
The whole pizzazz.
Twisty knobs. Woo!
Does that mean I can come in from the lake?
I think so, yeah.
Do you want to guard it? Do you want to keep an eye out on it for us, or do you want to?
I mean, I could be your...
She's the brains, though,
lookout.
isn't she? So...
But Callie
I was thinking...
is the hacker, a thief, isn't she?
Yes.
Cut to what's happening on the floor. The organizer is almost done calming everyone down and is about to start heading towards his tent again.
Dun, dun, dun.
Barry B. Benson, you are currently the only bear that knows this, as the rest of your companions have walked inside already.
Okay. So I could either cause a distraction and draw that guy's attention, come in and warn you guys.
He has got a gun, remember?
That's what I'm thinking. Although if I stay in the lake, how good of a swimmer am I?
I'm just thinking, if you try and eat him, how many points does that put you up by?
How many bear points does that do?
Could you run to the tent, tell us, and then we could set up an ambush?
We could do.
And we can, because I've got
Depends how quick he is.
polar bears can run fast, sort of.
But she's in the water, she's got to swim it first.
Yeah, she can swim. Polar bears can swim fast. They're used to
Yeah.
swimming, aren't they? Because I can go carnage and sort of get my claws out and attack. I don't know what other guy. What do we reckon? Should we attack him?
I think it's best if I can warn you guys.
Yeah, because obviously at the moment we're
Can you use your incompetent and like fall into a set of boxes or something and make a loud noise?
I want to try and like slip under like the edge of the tent and come in from the side rather than the main entrance. He'll be coming through.
yeah.
All right, without a problem, Barry B. Benson, your allies are in the tent, and you slip your head with your bum sticking out the side.
Wiggle, wiggle. The guy with the gun's coming, guys. Panic.
There you go. Who's chopped your head off? So,
You could hide behind the vault.
how big is said foal? Is it like humongous?
About 4 times.
You see how big it is on the screen?
How tall? I mean, could it hide a black bear behind it?
It's a perfect cube.
So potentially, yes. I personally think just ambush. But I don't know. What do we do? Should we hide, guys? Obviously, Barry has got to hide again. Because at the moment she's got a bum sticking out the tent.
Yes.
Before she gets it blown off.
What
I
do you
mean,
think?
Well, I'm going to struggle to get out.
if someone's walking from here, how likely are they going to see a bear butt over here?
True.
True.
But would see a head
But they would
sticking
see the
in
head
from
sticking
door.
out.
Yes. But I could pull my head back out and like move like towards the back of the tent a bit more.
Couldn't we have the smaller people here and in these corners? And we'll hide me behind here.
I smell bear.
Oh, he's going to smell us.
Oh god.
I'm just going
Oh, God.
to stand
You can
outside
hear the
door and
terrifying
attack.
cry coming from outside.
What if
I'm a
Maybe
scamper
we
out
could-
and go there. So I'm
I was
out of
gonna-
the tent.
I was gonna say you could put one of the smaller bears up on top of the vault, and then they could jump on top of his head and surprise him. Sneak attack.
Yes, I'm gonna sit
Well,
in the
yeah,
back
I can
on
climb,
top.
so
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Sit on top. Yeah, but he'd see a giant bear on top. So if you hide behind it,
yeah, go for it.
yeah.
I'm gonna clamber up Yogi and then clamber on the top.
I'm gonna pull my little head out and move this way.
And he bursts into the tent, his gun first. And he bursts into the tent, his gun first. Where is he?
This
There's two
I've
of
got
them.
two on my screen.
Yeah, I've got two on my screen too. He kind of looks like a butt though.
And he bursts into the room, gun first. Also, I'd like to just point out,
Oh, nice,
I didn't even see that.
nice.
Wow.
where are you, you stinky ass bells?
I'm just gonna stay quiet and stay there.
I'm gonna also stay outside around the
He's
back.
around
I don't
sniffing.
feel safe.
He sniffs. I think I'll be having me a new bear rug after this convention. And he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll his criminal check.
Oh, smake.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Look at that. He succeeds. You are on the vault. Get down, you coward.
I'm just gonna
Jump.
stay there.
I
You
will
can't
shoot
through
you.
the vault.
Would he risk his precious, expensive honey?
He's trying to hop up onto the vault, but he is just too short.
Can I pounce on his head now?
Yeah, I mean, Yogi, you can sneak around. He doesn't know you're there.
Can I pounce on his head and attack?
Roll me an advantaged bear check.
Woo!
Yes.
No!
Without a problem, you leap on his head and just start straight up digging into him. He is currently on the floor, and you are clawing away at him. He screams, "Ah, no! A bear is attacking me!"
That's gonna draw more attention.
Hash him up.
Well, if I run away.
Well, I could sit on him. But
Sit
that's
on him.
not-
Sit on him. Sit on him. And then take a dump. Sit on him and take a dump.
Or just, cover his mouth. So
Yeah,
he
as long as
can't
it's
shout.
over his mouth.
Oh, this is not very pleasant for good old Richie.
You may end up
Derek
squishing him to death, but
Derek von Feeblebottom. You sit on him, and he is effectively restrained. You can hear some muffled cries coming from your butt.
we can come back in now.
Okay.
Which means, Kraken, you should probably get to hacking and figuring out how to get in that damn vault.
We need a
Yeah,
thief.
can I have a look at this vault as well and see if I
We-
can
The
see
thing
it?
is, we need a thief, and I'm currently sat on his face.
I've done my job. It's kind of we need Callie to do her job now, and she's kind of
Sat on his face.
I mean,
Okay, well, get Red to swap places with you.
we
I was
need
gonna say, I could swap places and I'm a wet bear, so that will be really pleasant for him.
he can sit there and be smelling soggy bear at the same time. Ah!
Yogi,
nobody
you
answered
get
the
off
age-old
the bed.
question.
That's what I'm saying. So, can they swap without making a roll, or do they need to make a roll to swap?
I will say, it will be a roll. It'll be a bear roll.
For who? Both of us.
Is it for both of them?
No, just Barry B. Benson.
Okay.
Yep. Didn't mean to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Without a problem. Yogi, you get off, and your friend Barry sits right back on him.
Enjoy wet.
You want to just let out? You want to just let out an ah boom before his mouth gets covered by bear butt again.
Soggy bear butt.
Oh,
Oh, that is not a pleasant day for Derek von Feeblebottom.
I still don't know how we're gonna get out of here.
It is getting a little bit later on in the day now. It is coming up to 1 p.m. and you hear some cries outside.
Oh,
You hear
God,
people
why?
shouting, panicking. Something's going on outside.
What? I can't go look.
right.
I'm currently not doing anything, so I guess I can stick my head out. And yeah, figure out what's going on.
You stick your head out, and it turns out the convention area has been turned into a war zone. Angry
God.
bees, fighting for their freedom, are bombarding the innocent convention goers with honey mustard gas, a powerful honey-scented gas weapon that makes humans irrationally angry and aggressive before they fall over and just kind of fall unconscious.
Okay. Are any of them heading over to this tent at this second?
Just thought, if he's
Hello?
going to render anybody unconscious, could we not just kind of manoeuvre the guy outside and push him out so that he goes unconscious and we don't have to sit on his face?
Well, yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking. If they're staying out of the way and they're falling unconscious, the only thing we need to do is not piss off the bees. So we can let the bees get on and do what they need to do.
The bears.
Yeah.
Bees hate bears.
I just love cutting out when I'm dropping important information. How much did you miss of my incredibly entertaining talk about the honey mustard gas?
That they've fallen to the ground, essentially knocked out.
Okay. You missed nothing then. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Bees are attacking.
Are they heading towards the tent? They should cut out again.
No.
What up?
Are the bees
Hello?
heading towards the tent?
The bees are currently not heading towards the tent, but they're not done bombarding the entire convention center yet. So you
So
might be on a
try-
tighter schedule than you anticipated.
Well, I better get starting to try and
Okay, yeah, you get started then. I'm gonna stick my head back inside and just keep my my eye peering out of a small crack. I ain't getting involved. I'll just keep an eye on the situation.
Are you going to try to bust the vault open?
Going to try to, yeah.
Well, there are laser tripwires, so
I
it's.
thought you turned them
I've
off.
turned all the power off. There's.
Oh, you turned all the power off. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you just need to bust in then, I suppose. Unless you need me to eat something.
I mean, am I smart enough to figure out how to open the vault?
Bears are smart enough to open vaults. They're smart enough to open car
Surely.
doors in real life.
Yogi, please roll me an advantaged, because you're a thief, an advantaged criminal check. No problem.
What
Nice.
are these
You-
super low rolls?
You open, you pull off your cowboy hat and pull out a series of explosives. You line them up and bust the 5 centimeter thick metal door down. I don't know how that functions. I don't watch movies. Apparently, the door is busted open, and you peek inside, and resting in a glass case is a glass jar filled with the most precious honey in the world.
Okay, can I kind of like use a bear claw and just like...
Don't you want to grab the honey?
But it's inside a glass case. Is it sealed glass case, I'm guessing?
It's a sealed glass case, yes.
So why don't I just like try and use a claw and just like
Score the glass.
score the glass and try and knock it through to grab the honey up.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Alrighty, roll me another thieves check. Another advantaged criminal check.
Oh!
You end up failing the clawing, and a splinter of glass from the shattering case digs itself into your paw. You get angry. Please move 1 point from criminal to bear.
Okay.
There is now a whole bunch of shards of glass in the vault, and the jar is unsealed nonetheless.
Ooh.
So grab that honey.
Grab the honey. Yeah. Do we need to go out the same way as we came?
I mean, Rory, this is where you notice the bees are rallying up to bombard the tent.
Okay, so presumably they're gonna want the honey, right?
Yeah.
I think we should slip out the back.
I agree. Is the honey jar sealed?
The honey jar is sealed. There is a nice little hexagonal honeycomb pattern on the metal lid that closes the jar.
Okay. Can we assume that the guy is now passed out from having so much fucking weight on him? Or is he still squirming about underneath Berry's butt?
Oh, Derek von Feeblebutt is no Feeblebutt. He is a very powerful butt, in fact. He is still squirming aggressively and angrily.
Right, okay. So I think
you can
the
hear
best way to avoid the bees is going to be for Berry to take the honey and hide in the lake, because obviously bees can't swim.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves us the problem of trying to get away from the bees and from that guy, but that does mean that we have got the honey out of there.
Kind of sick idea. Can't we take like the tiny little like clawful, smear it on Berry's spare top hat, whack it on his head and push him out, and then leg it?
Could also work. We don't even need to open that honey because I still have that jar of blue honey.
Yes, we could put some honey on Fluff Bottom, whatever his name is, and
Feeble Bottom.
Yeah, that's fine. If we put honey on him,
if we
that could draw the bees to him.
Kick him out the door.
Someone grab his gun as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing his gun is like loose on the floor now.
Or is he still gripping onto
yes,
it?
you can grab the gun, yes.
Can I grab the gun so when they get off of him, I'm sitting there as a badger holding the gun, pointing at him?
Alright.
That could work. So what we're doing is taking Red's hat, or
honey that you stole.
You can take my hat if you really want to.
I mean,
put some honey on it and then push the guy outside.
Honey all over his face and just kick him out.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, can't we just put the honey like on his like leg or the arm or belly or something?
Just anywhere on him. Just chuck honey all over him.
Well, if you smear it on his face, you won't be able to see what direction we run.
True.
But you're gonna have to get off him to smear it on his face.
But could you just sort of like wiggle your butt down so his face is just uncovered, and then we just tip the honey over his face, and then sort of like we've got
we don't have to worry about
people
hearing him
sort
now.
of manhandle him outside and sort of launch him out. We've got two big giant bears.
Yeah, just drag him outside.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he gets knocked out outside, all that matters, we can run away in a second. Because the bees are going to be coming in a minute. This is all happening now. So I personally think let's just sort of, if Berry sort of like wiggles his butt down a little bit, so his face is uncovered, and then we just
put the honey on his face. There we go. You guys can drag him away.
And then them two can sort of drag him away when I'm sitting there holding the shotgun or gun.
So we need to.
All right, am I taking the honey to the lake still? The nice honey.
Once he's lobbed outside.
Okay.
I think the bees would be more distracted with him for the minute because they want honey.
All right. I've got him on one side. Have you got him on the other?
Mhm.
We'll drag him.
Alright, we've got an issue. You guys drag Derek von Feeblebottom all the way to the edge of them. We're just gonna skip past that sequence.
One at a time.
Push him out the door. I know we need to.
With honey all over his face.
Enjoy the chaos!
And then I come along and just sort of like kick him out. Both my back legs. And kick him out the door.
Sure.
Okay, so then Berry, take that really good honey and go hide in the lake.
Yoink. I'm out.
So,
alright.
Okay.
Berry please roll me an advantaged bear check.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Oh.
You call upon your bear ancestors and realize that polar bears don't have ancestors that had to hide from bees. So you go out swimming, but your trunk ain't swimming below the surface of the water with you. Your butt is up in the air. And a whole bunch of bees notice it and decide, why not? And just fucking charge you. But, you get stung in the butt several times. Please move 1 point from criminal to bear.
I mean, at least it didn't kill her. How many bear points and criminal points does everyone have? Just checking in.
I've got 2 bear, 4 criminal.
Same here.
I've got 4 bear.
Okay, and red?
I'm confused. I know the only thing that I've lost is that one just there.
Then you
Okay,
have,
so you'll have
4 bear
four-
and 2 criminal.
All
Okay,
bear and 2 criminals.
so
Thank you.
we need to do well, depends on how quickly we can get out of this situation and escape as to whether or not we need to do a flashback for those 2 and get more honey for us. I think we'll be okay for now.
The thing is, if you do a flashback now, Red and I will go further towards. We'll come up, won't we? But you guys will go up the criminal path.
Can
Okay,
do,
we'll
can only
leave
2 of us
that
go
for now
into the
then.
flashback, or do we all have to go into the flashback?
You don't all have to go to the flashback. If you wish, only 2 people can be involved in the flashback as you plan something outside of a party's knowledge. And then only those 2 people do the thing.
So do we want to do that? Who needs the
To go to criminal, me and Red.
So can you 2 go to criminal quickly and just
Have a flashback?
have a flashback and just discuss, I don't know, hats. I don't know.
Remember that time I got stung in the butt by a bee?
I mean, if they have their flashback, that'll even them back out to 3 points on bear and 3 points on criminal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that now.
Yep.
Okay, so that works for them, and then we just need to figure out what we're going to do, Kraken, because...
Aren't we small enough to hide in the car? Can't we all
We
hide
are
in the car and
probably-
close the
You
car
are.
door? Technically,
Can't we drive away in the car?
we don't know how to drive. We're bears.
Ah.
What do you mean you don't
I mean,
know how to drive?
You're a hacker!
Yeah.
And it's a Tesla.
And someone can be a roll of a driver.
Okay, someone can
They
be a
can,
driver.
they
So
can
can
self-drive.
we sort
I
of...
mean, it never says that we're good drivers.
Obviously, not all 4 bears would be able to fit in the car.
No, the 2 small ones would, but you could get the honey quite far away if you grabbed it off of Red, but it's now in the water. They'd have to bypass bees.
Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Kind
Well,
of.
the thing is that Red has the
Yeah.
The honey.
honey.
Or you guys could jump in the car and meet me at the edge of the lake.
So, Cinnamon,
That's true.
can we physically drive the car?
Attempts to, certainly.
I think that's your only option.
You just, like I said, you just need to hack the car. It's a Tesla. It self-drives.
They're
Okay.
so cold.
So I'm gonna sort of climb out the back, get in the car, and sort of attempt to hack. Or I've already hacked it, so I'm gonna put it into drive mode and get it to drive to the side of the lake.
I'm assuming that you're going to slash something like...
I can crawl underneath it.
yeah, but are you going to make a hole so that I can actually get out?
You can make a hole. You've got big clay. You've got big bear. You've got claws.
Big
Are you gonna be
bear.
able to fit in the car?
Fair play.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
fit
Yeah,
in
you
the car?
should be able to fit in the car too. What one bear? Well, between
Alright,
Kraken and I,
this is
we
the
only take up a
situation. This
singular
is the
seat.
So.
I'm gonna say this is the situation. The honey badger, as the hacker, gets to sit in the driver's seat. The black bear has to take up one of the back seats. And the panda gets to sit at the front passenger seat. And there is one seat conveniently for a polar bear with a bunch of sting marks on its butt. A very
That's not gonna
convenient
be a
suit.
comfy ride.
Technically, if it's one of the big Teslas, technically you could get 2 big bears in one of them.
I mean, you could always have a bear riding on top.
Yeah, but then you'll be getting stung.
He's just said that Red's
can
gonna
all
fit. So all we need to do is
Yeah.
hack the car and drive to the side of the lake.
So let's drive to
Yeah.
the side of the lake and go and pick up the
The polar bear.
polar bear.
The butt hurt polar bear.
All right. Barry B. Benson, you crawl out of the lake with the honey intact, and your butt is in a little bit of pain, but it's better after dunking it into water. And your friends pull up in a Tesla, open the back door, and say, "Get in." You climb in, and you guys successfully drive away from HoneyCon with the most expensive honey on the planet.
And a really cool Tesla. Don't forget the Tesla.
And a cool Tesla.
And as we're driving off, I put it into lunatic mode so the warp speed comes onto the screen, and we're like, yeah.
I am so glad that I was able to distract some people for you.
That was the big honey heist.
Woo.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you all enjoyed.
It was
I
fun.
certainly had a grand old time running this little thing.
That
We
was
didn't
funny.
solve the age-old question.
I did a bear shit in the woods, but you should have shit in the woods when you were up the tree.
Or sacrifice.
I did say you should have taken a dump on him. I did say that, and everyone just sort of like ignored it. I said you should have dumped him on his face. Just, he was trying to kill us.
Yeah, he wanted to convert you into a bear rug.
I would have taken a dump on him. I ripped
I
his
mean,
face
I
apart.
could have let out a wet fart or two. Who knows?
Leave a couple of skid marks across his face.
Ah! Grim.
Okay, I would rather not think about that. Thank you very much. You guys have successfully disabled the laser tripwires. By the way, the laser tripwires, I should show you guys where they were.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we could have come in from the back anyway. Good.
Yeah,
I think we went about it that way.
Jeez, there's a lot of tripwires. Wow.
There is a lot of tripwires. This man was securing his honey very, very well.
Yeah.
I mean, as a red panda, I probably would have been able to climb and roll underneath some of those. So, well,
feel
not
like
climb the
this
wires,
one is
obviously, but
kind
jump.
of unnecessary.
Yeah. This honey heist was definitely an intense one. There were a few ways you guys could have gone about it. So the laser tripwires, you could have used some sort of gas or smoke to try to see where the laser tripwires are, and then some of the smaller bears, or even the big bears, could attempt to do some parkour around the tripwires.
Oh, that would have been cool if it would have been like some sort of like. I can't remember the movie now where they're doing sort of like jumping through the wires and. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Then the vault actually had biometric security system, so you needed to get the man's hand onto the vault, unless obviously you found the power cords, which you guys did, and disabled the vault's power. Then all you had to do was actually disable the mechanics, which you did with explosives, because that's how I described it. And yeah,
That was cool.
there was a whole bunch of other stuff you could have done at the convention itself, but you guys decided to just go for the prize.
My thing was, I thought obviously there's lots of humans about, unless we'll go into a murder rage, and I didn't want to go too much into the bear side. I think that was my thing.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That's all right. That's believe it or not, that was a cough. But yeah, I wanted to look around the stalls. It was just kind of, there was the people around. I didn't want to get seen. I tried doing it and already got seen and caused up a stir, and it was like, nope. Kind of.
Yeah, I think you didn't notice in the stores looking around and things wouldn't have been good if we were trying to steal something.
Could we have just gone on to a murder rage and just like annihilated everyone?
You could have technically done that, yes. And then the bees would have probably shown up and been like, "While the human's dead."
That would have been fun, though.
Okay.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
Also, for completing this little one shot, you will get an in-campaign gift.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh.
Is it a little bee plushie? Because
It is not. It is in fact. It is in fact something I think you'll find a little bit better.
Ooh.
Do I get a pet panda too?
Do we keep our hats?
I'm just going to say it is important for you guys to remember what kind of bear and what kind of hat you had for this one shot.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had a